Team New Zealand's upbeat about its chances a day out from the America's Cup rematch against its old foe Oracle, Team USA. Both teams have been out testing and sailing on Bermuda's Great Sound before they meet for the first time on Sunday morning in the first to 7 points contest. Our America's Cup reporter Todd Nile is in Bermuda.
The so-called favourite wing is repaired and tested yesterday. Today there's nothing dramatic about what's going on, according to the team's operations manager Kevin Shoebridge.
Really it's fine-tuning at the moment, so we're going out sailing for the next couple of hours and we've just got a few little things that we want to try and tighten up on, but it's really incremental detail now as opposed to broad brush stuff. The time for that's probably gone. You don't have a lot of time left to get familiar with your equipment, so you want to have that sort of race equipment on board now and just learn how to use it.
What are Oracle up to?
Oracle are out sailing today. They weren't yesterday, but they're out sailing today, and I think they'll be doing exactly the same thing.
Team New Zealand's been out sailing every day since its Challenger final win over Artemis, and Shoebridge says it's the small things that matter now.
I think the biggest gains on the table now are actually, sailing well, sailing the boat well, learning the equipment that you have, because right through this whole Challenger series we were sailing with new equipment and never really got a big opportunity to test or develop what we had, and that's what we're focusing on now, is trying to make the most of what we have, and I think there's still some pretty big gains to be had by doing that.
Team New Zealand starts 1 point behind and needs 8 wins before Oracle gets 7, with the defender getting a bonus point for winning the opening round's racing. The defending skipper Jimmy Spithill says that could make the difference.
Look, I tell you what, I'd much rather have it than not have it going into this cup. We've seen how close this racing's been out there, and who knows, we could come back and look at this bonus point as a real defining moment.
But Spithill's also famous for playing mind games with his public utterances, something that Team New Zealand cyclist Andy Maloney says doesn't rattle them.
To be honest, we sort of almost laugh at him in the press conferences. We think he's a bit of a joker and he puts on a sort of a tough face, but in real life when you meet him outside of competition, that's not actually really who he is, it's more his personality he puts on in front of the cameras. So yeah, we don't take it to heart at all, and we just think it's pretty funny.
The talking stops on Sunday morning with 2 races on each of 2 days before a 5-day break in the competition. In Bermuda, mo te hotaka o te ahiahi, ko Todd Nile tēnei.